Welcome to Unleash the Python, coding made simple. In this video we're going to look at variables. So what are variables? Well, in computer science, variables are containers that hold data. Data is assigned to the variable via the assignment operator, which is the equal sign you'll be used to in maths. Unfortunately, in Python, the equal sign doesn't mean equal, it means assigned to. So in this example, we have a variable called my_name. We assign it the string Joe blogs. Now we'll cover strings and data types in the next video, but all you need to know now is strings are contained within quotes, either single quotes or double quotes. In this example, the variable phone number is assigned integers, which is numbers basically, it's a phone number. There are some rules for variables. They're case sensitive. So a variable called phone number with a capital P is a totally separate variable from a phone number with a small p. They're two separate variables, they're case sensitive. They must start with either a letter or an underscore. The remainder of the variable can either consist of letters, numbers or underscores. Variables need to be descriptive. Surname, age, customer list. Those names speak for themselves. You want to avoid names like variable 1, variable 2. If someone's coming back reading your code afterwards, or you're reading it at a later date, it's going to be very hard to figure out what variable 1 means, what's contained within the variable. Also avoid names like names of customers who sign up to my email. That's very long. You're going to have to write it down. Email addresses might suffice as a variable name. Okay, let's have a look at some real-life examples in the Python shell. As we said, once we stick within the naming conventions, we can name variables whatever we want. You want to keep it simple, so if you're using names and ages, just call it names and ages. First name, underscore, assign it to string Joe, for instance. With age is Joe, we create a variable called age. We'll assign the number 43, Joe's age. So, as I said, the variable is a container of data, and first name contains the string Joe. It's assigned to it. Age is assigned the integer number 43. Now if I print first name, I get Joe back to the screen. As I said earlier in an earlier video, print is a function in Python. The data has to be contained within the parentheses. And print age 43. Now, as I said, variable is a container of data. So if I now assign age to 55, print age, I get 55. 43 is no longer relevant. So the variable age now contains 55 and not 43. The same with first name. Assign that to Peter. Print first name. Peter no longer contains Joe. Now variables make it very handy to remember an awful long piece of text. You know, you could say, right, why am I assigning Peter to a variable and I just type Peter? But if we type poem, create a variable called poem, for instance, and we're going to assign it to some long piece of text. Now, as I said, we'll cover data types and strings, etc. in the next video. But as we know here, string is contained within quotes. But if you want a very long string, a multi-line string, you're going to have to use 3 quotes. So 3 quotes to start and 3 quotes to finish. Now I'm going to go to a website, poems.org, and find a lovely poem. I'm going to copy that into my Python shell. Loop. I'm going to copy that in there, paste it. Yeah. See, all that is pasted within the 3 quotes to start and 3 quotes to finish. Now I'm going to print the variable home, and you see that it's printed to the screen. So that example I just showed you, that it's a container, a variable's container, contains whatever data you put into it, and makes it very easy to remember and to reuse afterwards. We wouldn't be able to retype that again, so the variable makes it very easy to type it and reuse it. Now you can work with variables. Age, for instance, is assigned to age plus 6. Now the variable on the right is a different variable from one on the left. It's going to add 6 to the age, which I think is 55, and then it's going to assign it to the new variable on the left. So we print age now, we get 61. So this was a quick look at variables for Python 3. In the next video, we're going to look at data types. We're going to look at numbers, integers, floats, strings. This is when Python gets serious. We start to do things with Python now. We actually start building something with Python from here on forward. So I thank you for joining me and watching this video, and I hope to see you soon in the next one.